Welcome to my channel, my friend. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that you can learn English even while you are sleeping? Yes. When your eyes are closed, when your body is resting, your brain can still grow stronger in English. Sounds impossible? Stay with me, because in this video I will show you how. By the end, you will not only believe it, you will want to try it tonight. Chapter 1. Why sleep is your secret teacher. My friend, let me tell you something very powerful. Sleep is not only for resting. Sleep can also be your secret teacher. Imagine this. You close your eyes, you fall into dreams, and while you sleep, your brain is still awake in its own way. Your body may be calm and still, but inside your head, something amazing is happening. Your brain is working like a quiet helper, a gentle guide, a teacher you cannot see. This teacher is busy while you rest. This teacher takes all the words, all the sentences, all the sounds you heard in the day, and gives them a safe home. Think of your brain like a big library. During the day, this library is full of noise. So many people walk inside. They talk, they shout, they drop books everywhere. It feels messy. You learn new words, you listen to voices, you read, you speak. It all comes into your mind like many books falling on the ground. But then night comes, you fall asleep, and the library becomes quiet. A gentle librarian walks inside. She smiles. She starts to put every book back in the right place. She works all night. She does not disturb you. She is calm, but she is powerful. By the morning, the library is clean. The words are in order. The sentences are safe. The ideas are shining. That is what your brain does when you sleep. Now think about English. Every new English word you hear in the day is like a small book in that library. Sometimes you feel confused. Sometimes you think, I cannot remember. It is too hard. The word goes in one ear and leaves from the other. But no, my friend. The word is still there. Maybe it is on the floor. Maybe it is hidden in the corner. But when you sleep, the librarian finds it. She picks it up. She puts it in the right shelf. And the next morning, the word is not lost. The word is waiting for you. This is why sleep is your secret teacher. You may think you stopped learning when you went to bed. But the truth is, your learning is still alive. Your brain is practicing even when you rest. Science shows that when you sleep, your memory becomes stronger. You keep the things you heard. You keep the sentences you repeated. You keep the lessons you tried. That is why some mornings, you wake up and suddenly the English word feels easier. You wake up and a sentence comes to your tongue faster. It is not magic. It is your brain working in silence, like a teacher in the night. I remember when I first discovered this truth. I was studying English every day, but I felt so tired. I thought maybe I was wasting my time, but then I noticed something. The next day after practice, even when I forgot during the day, in the morning it was easier. I could remember words I thought were lost. I could speak a little faster. I could listen with more understanding. And I realized it was not only my study in the day that helped me, it was also my sleep at night. Sleep became my teacher. It became my partner. So, my friend, when you are learning English, do not think the day is your only chance. The night is also your chance. The night is your classroom. Your pillow is your desk. Your dreams are the walls of your school. Your teacher is inside your brain, waiting to help you. You just need to give this teacher the material. You give her the words, you give her the sentences, you give her the sounds. Then you close your eyes and let her work. Imagine this. Tonight you listen to simple English sentences before bed. You play them softly while you relax. Maybe it is a story. Maybe it is small daily phrases. Maybe it is simple affirmations like, I can speak English. You let the sounds fill your room. You close your eyes. You sleep. And all night long, your brain takes those words and makes them stronger. Tomorrow morning, you will feel different. You will feel that English is not far. It is closer. It is living inside you. Do you see how powerful this is? You do not need more stress. You do not need to push yourself harder. You just need to use your natural gift, your sleep. This is the gift you already have. You already sleep every night. Why not let sleep help you grow? Why not let sleep make you fluent, step by step? So, never think of sleep as wasted time. Think of sleep as learning time. Think of sleep as practice time. Your brain is ready to help you, and your English will thank you for every good night of rest. This is why I say sleep is not only your rest, sleep is your secret teacher. Chapter 2. My first night of sleep learning. I still remember the first night I tried to learn English while sleeping. It was strange. It was exciting. And it was full of questions in my mind. I asked myself, can this really work? Can I really learn while I sleep? Part of me was full of doubt. Another part of me was full of hope. That night, I made a decision. I told myself, I will try. I will give my night to English. I went to bed earlier than usual. I wanted to feel calm. I wanted to feel ready. I searched for simple English sentences. I chose sentences that were short, clear, and easy to understand. I wanted my brain to hear them again and again while I slept. I pressed play. A soft voice filled my room. The voice was calm, slow, and clear. It was not like a teacher in a classroom. It felt like a friend talking to me. I closed my eyes. At first, I felt nervous. I thought, what if I cannot sleep? What if this is a waste of time? But soon, my body began to relax. The voice was not too loud. It was soft, like a whisper in the dark. I could hear the words, but they did not disturb me. They felt like music. They felt like a gentle wave moving in and out. My eyelids grew heavy. My breath slowed down. I drifted into sleep. The strange part is this. Even in sleep, my ears were still listening. My mind was still receiving. I did not feel forced to study. I did not feel tired from learning. It was natural. It was easy. It was like my brain was drinking water without me knowing. The words were flowing inside, simple and gentle, like drops of rain falling on dry soil. When I woke up the next morning, something magical happened. I did not expect it. I did not think it was possible. But I felt different. My head was clear. My energy was fresh. And when I tried to speak, a few English sentences came to me faster. I could say them without thinking too hard. I smiled to myself. It felt like a small miracle. I thought, maybe this is real. Maybe my sleep really helped me. The next day, I went about my normal life. But in my mind, I kept repeating those sentences. I felt they were stronger. They were not heavy anymore. They were not locked inside my memory. They were free, alive, and ready to be used. I realized then that my night was not wasted. My sleep had worked for me. That night gave me hope. It gave me courage. I thought, if one night can do this, imagine what many nights can do. I understood that this was not magic. It was not instant fluency, but it was a seed. It was a start. Each night could plant more seeds, and every morning, I could wake up with more English growing inside me. Of course, it was not perfect. I did not suddenly become fluent. I did not suddenly know every word. But I felt progress. I felt movement. And for me, that was enough. Because the hardest part of learning is not the grammar or the vocabulary. The hardest part is hope. The hardest part is believing you can do it. That night gave me belief. That night showed me that learning English is possible, even in sleep. I want you to imagine this for yourself. Imagine you go to bed tonight. You play a simple English story. The voice is calm and clear. You close your eyes. You let the words enter your ears. You do not fight. You do not push. You just relax. You just sleep. The next morning you wake up. You drink your tea or your coffee. You try to speak. And suddenly, a word or a phrase feels easier. You feel it on your tongue. You feel it in your mind. That feeling will give you power. That feeling will give you hope. That was my first night of sleep learning. It was not perfect, but it was real. It was small, but it was strong. It showed me that my brain is my partner. It showed me that sleep is not wasted. It showed me that every night can bring me closer to my dream. And from that day, I never looked at sleep the same way again. Sleep became my teacher. Sleep became my helper. Sleep became my secret weapon for English. So, my friend, do not be afraid to try. Do not say, "This is too strange. This cannot work." Be curious. Be open. Be ready. Because one night can change the way you see English. One night can show you that even in your dreams, your future is growing. Chapter 3. What to listen to while you sleep. My friend, now you know that sleep can be your teacher. But let me ask you a very important question. What will you give this teacher to teach you? Because your brain at night is ready. It is waiting. But it needs the right material. It needs the right words. It needs the right sounds. If you feed it something too difficult, it will get tired. If you feed it something too fast, it will let it pass without keeping it. But if you feed it something simple, clear, and powerful, it will hold it. It will save it. It will give it back to you in the morning. I remember when I first tried, I made a mistake. I thought I should listen to a movie in English. I thought, if I play this movie, maybe I will wake up fluent. But the voices were too fast. The words were too hard. The music was loud. My brain did not keep anything. I woke up, and I felt nothing. That day I learned an important lesson. Sleep learning is not about hard material. Sleep learning is about the right material. So what is the right material? The answer is simple. Short sentences, easy stories, daily phrases that you can use in life. Words you already know but need to make stronger. These are the things your brain loves at night. Think of it like food. If you give your brain heavy food before sleep, it will get sick. But if you give your brain light, healthy food, it will feel good. It will keep it and use it. For example, you can play recordings of simple English sentences. Sentences like, "How are you?" or "I am happy today." Sentences like, "This is my book," or "I want some water." They may look small, but they are the building blocks. They are the bricks of your English house. At night, when you listen, your brain takes each brick and makes the walls stronger. You wake up, and the house is taller. The walls are safer. You are not building a castle in one night. You are building step by step, night by night. Another great choice is short English stories. Not long, difficult novels, but simple stories with clear voices. Stories with slow rhythm. Stories that you can follow even if you miss some words. When you listen to stories, you are not only learning words, you are learning rhythm. You are learning music. You are learning the way English flows, and your brain remembers it without stress. You can also listen to affirmations. These are positive sentences about yourself. Sentences like, "I can learn English. I can speak with confidence. Every day my English is better." These words are powerful because they do two things. They teach your brain English, and they also teach your heart belief. Imagine waking up in the morning after hearing all night, I can learn English. You will not only remember English words, you will remember hope. You will feel energy. You will feel strong. The key is to keep it simple. Many learners try to use difficult materials because they think hard means better. But my friend, your brain does not need hard at night. It needs easy. It needs clear. It needs friendly. Think of a child. A child does not start with big books. A child starts with small words, small stories, small songs. And the child learns fast. Why? Because it is simple. You should do the same. Give your brain child-friendly English at night, and it will grow like a child grows, naturally, beautifully, step by step. So tonight, I want you to prepare. Do not choose random audio. Be smart. Be intentional. Find a simple English podcast. Find a channel that reads slow stories. Record your own voice if you can. Read 10 easy sentences about your day and play them before you sleep. That way, your brain will hear your voice. Your brain will connect with your life. This is even more powerful. I promise you, when you choose the right material, you will see the change. You will wake up, and a sentence will come out of your mouth easier. You will walk into the day, and a phrase will rise in your mind faster. It will feel natural. It will feel free. And it will make you believe that you are not wasting your nights anymore. You are using them. You are turning them into gold. Remember, your teacher at night is ready. But the teacher can only teach what you give. So give the teacher short sentences. Give the teacher easy stories. Give the teacher positive affirmations. And watch your English grow in silence, in peace, in dreams. Chapter 4. The Power of Repetition at Night. My friend, let me tell you something important. Your brain loves repetition. Your brain grows strong when it hears the same thing again and again. Think about a song. Sometimes you hear a song only once and forget it. But if you hear the same song many times, it stays in your head. Even when you do not want it, you hear it. You walk on the street and the song plays in your mind. That is the power of repetition. Now imagine this power in English. When you hear the same English words, the same sentences, again and again, they become part of you. At first, you may feel bored. At first, you may think, why am I listening to the same thing? But wait, the truth is, your brain is saving it. Your brain is keeping it in a strong box. And every time it hears the same sentence again, the box becomes stronger. The sentence becomes yours. At night, this power grows even more. Because in sleep, you are not distracted. You are not thinking about your phone. You are not thinking about work. You are not worried about mistakes. You are calm. You are open. You are free. And in that silence, repetition becomes magic. A simple sentence, played many times at night, can go deep into your memory. You may not feel it at once, but in the morning you will notice something. The sentence is waiting for you. It rises to your tongue without effort. I remember when I tried this. I chose one simple sentence. The sentence was, I am learning English every day. I played it softly while I slept. The voice repeated it again and again. Maybe 100 times. Maybe more. I did not count. I just slept. And when I woke up the next morning, something happened. I brushed my teeth. And without thinking, I whispered, I am learning English every day. The sentence came out like a friend who had always lived with me. That was the moment I understood. Repetition is power. You do not need thousands of words at night. You do not need big grammar rules. What you need is small, simple repetition. One sentence repeated 100 times is better than 100 sentences played only once. Think about it. What is stronger? A drop of water falling on a rock one time? or the same drop falling every night for years. The second one is stronger. It can even break the rock. That is what repetition can do to your brain. It makes English strong inside you. Do not worry about being bored. Do not worry about the sentence being too small. Your brain does not get bored. Your brain gets stronger. Repetition gives it muscle. Repetition gives it memory. Repetition gives it confidence. And when you start to speak, you will feel it. Words will come faster. Sentences will flow smoother. You will feel less fear. Why? Because your brain already knows them. It has heard them 100 times, 1,000 times, while you slept. So I want you to choose your sentence tonight. Make it simple. Make it clear. It could be, I can speak English. It could be, I understand English. It could be, my English is getting better every day. Record it. Play it again and again. Let it repeat all night. Do not stop it after a few minutes. Let it fill your dreams. Let it live in your heart. Tomorrow morning, watch what happens. You will feel a small change. Maybe you will not notice at first, but after a few nights, you will see it. The sentence will come to you when you need it. The sentence will be part of your thinking, and then you will believe in yourself more. That belief is what makes you strong. That belief is what makes you keep going. Repetition at night is not boring. Repetition at night is powerful. It is the secret of children. Children hear the same words again and again. That is why they learn so fast. You can do the same. You can use your nights to repeat simple English. And soon, English will not feel like a stranger. It will feel like a friend who lives inside you. So tonight, give yourself this gift. Choose one sentence. Repeat it all night. Trust the process. Trust your brain. Trust your sleep. Because repetition is not only practice, repetition is transformation. And when you wake up, you will not be the same. You will be better. You will be stronger. You will be closer to your dream. Chapter 5. Building a sleep routine with English. My friend, now you know that sleep can be your secret teacher, and repetition can give you power. But here is the truth. If you want real results, you need more than one night. You need a routine. You need to make sleep learning a habit. One night can give you hope, but many nights can give you fluency. Just like brushing your teeth every night keeps them clean, listening to English every night will keep your brain fresh. A routine is like a promise. It is a promise you make to yourself. When you build a routine, you are saying, I am serious. I will not stop. I will show up every night. And that promise is what changes everything. Many people try once or twice and then stop. They expect magic. They expect big results fast. But the real secret is in the small steps. Repeat it again and again. That is why building a sleep routine is your key. So how do you build this routine? It starts with preparation. Before you go to bed, choose your English material. Do not wait until you are already tired. Prepare earlier. Maybe after dinner, maybe before brushing your teeth. Take 2 minutes to set up. Pick a simple story. Pick a list of short sentences. Or record your own voice saying positive phrases. Keep it ready. When it is time for bed, you will not waste energy. You will press play and relax. Your environment also matters. Imagine trying to sleep with noise outside, with lights on, with your phone buzzing. You will not rest. Your brain will not be calm. That is why you must create a peaceful place. Turn off the lights, put your phone on silent, make your bed comfortable, and let the English audio play softly, like background music. Not too loud, not too fast, not too heavy, just soft, like a friend talking beside you. Now the most important part is consistency. Do it every night, not only on weekends, not only when you feel excited, every single night. even if you are tired, even if you think you cannot. Press play. Let the words fill your room. Fall asleep with English in your ears. That consistency is what makes the magic. At first, you may not feel much, but after 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, you will see the change. The words will come faster. The sentences will feel natural. Your brain will start to think in English without you forcing it. I remember when I first built my routine. At the beginning, it was hard. Some nights I wanted to skip. Some nights I thought, it is useless. But I forced myself to keep going. And after 30 days, I felt a big difference. I could understand more when people spoke. I could speak small sentences with more confidence. My fear was less, my hope was more. All because I made it a routine. All because I did not stop. Think of it like planting a tree. If you water it once, nothing happens. If you water it sometimes, it grows weak. But if you water it every day, slowly and surely, it becomes tall and strong. Your English is the same. Sleep learning is the water. Your routine is the daily care. Together they will give you a strong tree of confidence and fluency. So, I want you to make a decision today. Tell yourself, tonight, I will start my routine. I will not wait for tomorrow. I will not wait for the perfect moment. I will start now. Because the truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. And the sooner you start, the sooner you grow. Do not think of this as work. Do not think of it as stress. Think of it as a gift to yourself. You are giving yourself English while you rest. You are giving yourself progress while you dream. And every morning, you will wake up stronger than before. That is not work. That is joy. That is hope. That is your future calling you. So, my friend, build your routine tonight. Prepare your material. Make your room calm. Press play. Close your eyes. And let your brain do the rest. Do it every night. Do it without excuses. And soon, you will look back and say, I built this. I created my fluency. I made my dream real. Chapter 6. Mistakes People Make with Sleep Learning. My friend, I must tell you the truth. Many people try to learn English while sleeping, but they fail. Not because sleep learning does not work, but because they make mistakes. They do it in the wrong way. They expect magic without effort. They forget that learning needs patience. They forget that learning needs the right method. I do not want you to fail. I want you to succeed. So let me show you the mistakes that people make and how you can avoid them. The first mistake is choosing material that is too hard. Some learners play fast movies or difficult podcasts in English while they sleep. They think that if they hear advanced English, they will wake up advanced too. But the brain cannot keep what it does not understand. At night, your brain is still working, but it needs simple input. If you give it words that are too fast or too complex, it will let them pass like noise. Nothing will stay. The result is no progress. That is why you must choose easy material, simple sentences, clear voices, English that feels like a friend, not like a storm. The second mistake is volume. Some people play the audio too loud. They think the louder it is, the stronger the learning will be. But this is wrong. Loud sound will disturb your sleep. And when your sleep is disturbed, your brain cannot do its job. Remember, you need deep sleep for memory to grow. If you cannot rest, you cannot learn. The right way is soft volume. A gentle voice, like someone speaking quietly beside you. That way, you sleep well, and your brain still receives the words. Another mistake is using sleep learning as the only method. Some learners stop practicing in the day. They think, I will not read, I will not write, I will not speak, I will only listen at night. And when they do not see results, they give up. But sleep learning is not the only teacher. It is a helper. It is a booster. It is like extra practice. You still need to speak in the day. You still need to read and listen when you are awake. If you combine both, day and night, your English will grow fast. If you use only night, your English will stay weak. There is another mistake. Some learners are not consistent. They try 1 or 2 nights, then they stop. They expect to feel fluent in a week. And when it does not happen, they feel sad. They think, this is useless. But they forget that learning is like planting seeds. If you plant today and dig it out tomorrow, nothing grows. If you water only once, nothing grows. You need time. You need patience. You need many nights. One night gives hope, but many nights give power. Do not stop too early. Stay with it. Trust the process. Another mistake is thinking that sleep learning works without emotion. Some people play the audio, but they do not care about the words. They do not feel them. They do not connect. But emotion is the key. If you listen to sentences that are about your life, they stay stronger. If you listen to words that make you feel hope, they stay longer. That is why you should choose sentences that matter to you. Phrases like, I can learn English, or I am confident. These words go deeper because they speak to your heart, not just your ears. Finally, one more mistake is giving up on sleep itself. Some learners sleep too late. Some learners sleep too little. They think 5 hours is enough. They think they can cheat the night. But your brain needs full rest. Your brain needs 7 or 8 hours to do its work. If you cut your sleep, your brain cannot build strong memory. So do not only focus on English audio. Focus on good sleep. Go to bed at the right time. Wake up with energy. And let the process work naturally. My friend, you are not like other learners. You are not here to make the same mistakes. You are here to grow. You are here to succeed. So remember this. Do not choose hard material. Do not play it too loud. Do not stop daytime practice. Do not give up after a few nights. Do not forget emotion. Do not forget real rest. If you avoid these mistakes, your sleep learning will be powerful. Imagine yourself 1 month from now. You sleep every night with simple English sentences. You avoid the mistakes. You do it the right way. And every morning, you wake up stronger. You feel the words flowing. You feel your confidence rising. You smile because you know you are on the right path. That will be your reward. That will be your victory. So promise yourself today. Say, I will not make these mistakes. I will be consistent. I will be patient. I will give my brain the right English, the right way. And if you do, my friend, nothing can stop you. Your English will grow, even while you dream. Chapter 7. Your English grows while you rest. My friend, let me give you a picture. Imagine lying down in your bed at night. You are tired, your body is calm, and your eyes begin to close. You think the day is finished. You think your learning is over. But in truth, something beautiful is still happening. Your English is still alive. Your English is still growing. Even while you rest, your brain is working for you. It is like a small fire that does not die in the dark. It keeps burning. It keeps giving you light. You see, many learners believe progress only happens in the classroom. They think it happens only with books and teachers. But the secret is bigger than that. Progress happens in silence. Progress happens in dreams. When you sleep, your brain organizes all the English you heard in the day. Every word, every sentence, every sound, it does not disappear. It goes inside. It finds a safe place. It becomes part of you. That is why you wake up and suddenly you can say something easier. That is why you understand more without trying. It is because your English has been growing while you rested. I remember the mornings when I first felt this magic. I woke up and I felt lighter. I tried to speak, and the words came out with less effort. It was not perfect, but it was progress. And progress is power. Progress gives you hope. Progress makes you believe. That belief is what makes you unstoppable. Every morning became proof that sleep was not wasted. Every night became an investment in my dream. Your sleep is like a garden. In the day, you plant the seeds by listening, speaking, and practicing. At night, the garden looks quiet. You cannot see the seeds. But under the soil, something is happening. The roots are growing. The plants are rising. And when morning comes, you see a little green. That little green gives you joy. That little green makes you believe more is coming. This is what happens with your English. While you rest, your garden grows. Do not think your effort is small. Do not think your routine is useless. Every night you play English softly, you are building something. Maybe you cannot see it today. Maybe you cannot feel it tomorrow. But one day, you will wake up and realize you are speaking faster. You are listening with more understanding. You are not afraid anymore. That day will come because you gave your nights to English. That day will come because you believed in silent growth. The most amazing part is this. You are not fighting. You are not struggling. You are simply resting. You are giving your brain the chance to do what it loves to do. Your brain loves to learn. Your brain loves to grow. You just need to give it the chance. And sleep is that chance. Sleep is the classroom that no one talks about. Sleep is the teacher that works for free every night of your life. So, my friend, I want you to imagine your future. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You have built your sleep routine. You avoided the mistakes. You listened to the right material. And every morning, you woke up a little stronger. Day by day, night by night, your English became your friend. You no longer fear it. You no longer feel weak. You speak with more freedom. You listen with more confidence. That future is not a dream. That future can be real if you trust the process. Even when you rest, you are not lazy. Even when you rest, you are not wasting time. You are growing, you are building, you are moving forward. This is the secret of sleep learning. It teaches you that progress does not need pain. Progress can be gentle, progress can be soft, progress can happen while you close your eyes and smile. So tonight, do not just sleep. Sleep with purpose. Sleep with hope. Sleep with English in your ears. Let your brain work for you. Let your English grow in silence. Let your dreams carry you forward. And tomorrow morning, wake up knowing you are stronger than yesterday. Wake up knowing your journey is alive. Wake up knowing your dream is real. Your English grows while you rest. Believe it. Feel it. Live it. Thanks for watching.